Come on, can you sit? He just fell off the bed! Hey guys! So the footage you just saw was from my first attempt at making this video, but my camera died about halfway through, so here I am making it for the second time. Today I've got a very special guest for you guys. It's Finny! Wow, you've grown a lot since you were last on my channel. He's just been running around, so he's like panting like crazy. No, you don't want to be on camera? Oh, okay, bye. As you can see, he's not very cooperative with filming. You okay there, bud? So I got a request to do a video talking about how I take care of Finny, and honestly, if I could make every video about my dog, I would, but I know you guys would probably get sick of that. So Finny is 7 months now, and he weighs about 15 pounds. He was around 5 when we got him, so he's grown quite a bit. He's now neutered. We got him neutered at 6 months, and here's a picture of him wearing the cone of shame. So, how I care for him. First thing we're going to talk about, and is his most favorite thing, food. We give Finny the Blue Buffalo small breed puppy food. When we first got him, we were giving him IMs, but after a while it wasn't really sitting well with his digestive system and he started having diarrhea, so we decided to switch him over to the Blue brand because it doesn't have any byproduct in it, which is what we were figuring was causing. We figured the byproduct in IM's food was what— can you stop humping me? Didn't we have you neutered? We figured that the byproduct in the IM's food was what was causing his digestive issues. The Blue doesn't have any of that stuff, so, and he seems to be doing pretty well with it. Right now he currently eats the chicken and oatmeal recipe, but as he gets older we're probably going to switch him to the grain-free food just because since pugs have a higher risk of developing obesity, grain-free kind of helps control that. Plus apparently it makes them fart less, and let me tell you, this guy's farts smell really bad. When it comes to treats, we give him the Rollover brand and these Kettle Craft smoked bacon treats because they seem to sit really well with his stomach. We did give him other treats before, such as Milk Bone and Caesars, but they weren't really sitting well in with his stomach and were giving him diarrhea, but we found that these are the two brands that he likes. Now Finny's learned this one trick where if I drop a treat he can catch it, so let's see if he'll do it. Ready? Good boy! When it comes to people food, the only thing we give him really are fruits and vegetables. If it's a special occasion like Christmas or Thanksgiving, maybe we'll like slip him a little turkey. But other than that, we only give him fruits and vegetables. And his personal favorites are peppers, carrots, cantaloupe, and bananas. I don't know if it's a pug thing, but seriously, if you have a pug, give it a piece of banana and it'll just go crazy. Do you go bananas for a banana? And don't worry, we did do a bunch of research on what human foods are safe for dogs to eat before actually giving him any of these foods, so animal activists, just calm down. Now onto grooming. When it comes to baths, we usually give him a bath once a month. However, it's been a little more frequent just because of all the snow and slush outside, but we've just been kind of rinsing him down. We haven't been giving him full baths every time. When we do give him baths, it's usually a two-person job with my boyfriend like distracting him with treats and I'm getting in there with the shampoo. All right, let's go get you some water. Alright, so Finny didn't want to be on camera anymore. He was getting a little worked up, so I figured probably be best just to let him go do his thing. So back to giving him baths. This is the type of shampoo we use. It's just GNC Pet's Gentle Puppy Shampoo, and it's raspberry scented, so after he's done getting a bath, he usually smells really good. And after giving him baths, we just brush his fur using the Furminator. I wonder who comes up with names for these products. If you have a dog that sheds a lot, I highly recommend this. It's a really good brush. They claim it can stop shedding by like 90% or so. I wouldn't say Finn stopped by like 90%, but it's definitely like around like 60 or 70. We clean his face wrinkles every day just because if you don't, the bacteria can build up in there, and that's not good for pugs because since they have such a muzzled face and so many wrinkles, they're more prone to getting sinus infections, and you just kind of want to keep that area clear just so those don't really happen. All I do is I just take a little baby washcloth, wet it with some warm water, and then just gently rub in between his wrinkles. He's not a huge fan of this, and he usually tries to bite the washcloth whenever I get anywhere near his face, so usually I have to get like a chew toy or something to distract him so he like bites down on that instead of my fingers. We also clean his ears every 2 to 3 days. Before we were doing it once a week, but he kept getting ear infections, so we increased the amount that we did it. Pugs have really shallow ear canals, so ear infections are quite common. What we just do is we just take some of these cotton pads and wet it with some of this ear cleaning solution that our vet gave us and just gently massage as deep as our finger will go into his ear canal. He's also not a huge fan of this because there was 2 separate occasions where he had ear infections, so we had to put eardrops in his ears, and oh my god, he did not like that. I don't know if it's a pug thing, but the back of Finny's ears just kind of like fold in, so they're closed off and don't really get much air circulation, so we figured that's probably why he was getting more ear infections than normal. And to help with that, one thing we actually do is when he sleeps, we kind of like flip his ears out so he gets a little more air circulation in there, there. We cut his nails ourselves using these little clippers that we got from our pet store. Thankfully, his nails are clear or like a whitish color, so we're able to see the little pink nerve endings, because a lot of other pugs or just dogs in general have like darker black nails, so it's kind of hard to see where those nerve endings are, and you don't want to cut into them, because if you do, there's going to be blood everywhere, your dog's going to be freaking out, you're going to feel like a horrible person. I've never done it, but I've come close, and that's why I hate nail clipping as much as he hates nail clipping. We typically just do his front paws, because when we take him for walks, his back ones make contact with the ground more, so they get ground down a little better. And on the notes of walking, we do take him for a walk at least once a day just around our neighborhood, just because it doesn't really take much to tire him out. And in the winter time, he has to wear this little jacket. I know it looks ridiculous, but he's so tiny and he has like hair instead of fur, so he gets super cold really easily. And it's just kind of funny because my winter jacket literally looks like this, so whenever we go out, people are like, you're matching with your dog. We also recently got him these little booties too. They literally just look like little balloons. You just kind of stretch them out and put them over your dog's paw, and they help protect it from the salt and water. And since we live in the city of Toronto, they like to salt the sidewalks and the streets like there's no tomorrow. So we just wanted to get something to help protect his paws, because I know that salt can damage the padding on their paws, and apparently padding surgery can be very expensive, and we don't want to deal with that. We have used this like paw protector cream, which like you just put on the bottom of your dog's paws before you take them outside, but it can be a bit of a hassle and a little messy, so as much as a struggle as it is trying to put the booties on him, it works a little better than having a bunch of little goo on his paw. And the one thing I was really sad about when we got the booties for him was that he doesn't walk funny in them. For the first 2 seconds after he tried them on for the first time, he like kind of wobbled around, but then other than that, he's totally fine. And I was sad because I love those videos of dogs who just forget how to dog when they have the booties on their feet and they're like walking around like, oh my god, what's on my feet? Oh well. Oh, look who decided to join us again. That's all for my How I Care for My Pug video. If you guys want me to talk about anything else like potty training, crate training, command training, which we're still working on, but we're getting there, just let me know down in the comments. I just didn't include them in this video because it was more about how I care for my pug rather than how we trained him. Finny, you have to say goodbye to your fans. So yeah, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. Be sure to leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for new videos every Friday. And if you want to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, I'll leave links down in the description. And this guy also has an Instagram, so you should go follow him. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Nah.